Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to run Lambda in our local environment. We will be using SAM, which is through the command prompt we are trying to execute it. So let me just show you how to do that. So if you are doing an initial setup, you need Docker. So go and install Docker for Windows if you are using Windows operating system. If you are having an error, go and install Docker Toolbox and start the Docker container. So as you can see, I have started it. It is running. So you have a shared folder access with that. So just go to the shared folder, which is I have my shared folder as C users. Okay, so now what are the steps to create a Lambda function in your local? The first of all, what you need to do is just do SAM in it. So let me just show you. Let me just go back to that place. I did that. Okay. So you can see the command which I have used is SAM init. So uh, this SAM is for this you need to install SAM also, and you would need AWS CLI to be installed. So once you have that, you can try this command out, SAM init. If you get an error, that means you have not installed either CLI or SAM. So when you do that, you get these options like whether you want to do a quick start template or a custom template. So for as of now, I don't have a custom template, so I'm going to start with the quick start. So first of all, you need to choose the environment. So I have Node 10 installed, so I'll be choosing option 7, Node 10. So project name if you want to specify, otherwise by default it is sam-app. And then it will give you a few templates, a quick start from the scratch, schedule events. I'm going to choose hello world. So since this is a hello world application, so once you do that, it will fetch the template which is already done, and then it tries to create a new project. Okay, so let me just show you the project which is created right now. So I just open Visual Studio Code. Okay, so once you have the project ready, just verify everything. Everything should be fine because the code is generated from the template. So yeah, so okay, so before you actually test it, you have to build it. So the command is sam build. Okay, so you have a lambda function in your code. Let me show you that. So let's see what are the files that are generated. So here the application name is sam-app, and we have hello world. Here we have app.js. So this is a file uh, which is the actual lambda function. So here you can see lambda handler. Okay, so you are going to set a response as hello world. So when we execute this lambda, we should get an response as hello world, right? So let's do that. So you can see it already shows the commands which are available after the build. Either we can deploy or we can invoke. So when we invoke it, so it will first try to uh, put the file in a Docker container. So here if the Docker is not running, yeah, Docker has to be running in the background. As you can see, if it is not running, we will get a error message like running AWS SAM projects locally requires Docker. Have we got it installed? So if you haven't, you have to do that. So that's it. So then the command sam local invoke. So this is just to test your Lambda application in local. So you can see here hello world function is getting called. So how does it call it? It goes to the template. So make sure from wherever you're calling this command you have the template file with it. So as you can see here, it is a serverless Lambda function, serverless function, which is actually the Lambda function. Okay, and then an API gateway, hello world API. So yeah, for now when we invoke it, it will call the handler, which is Lambda handler. So let's see how it is. Let's go and invoke it. So it is already done. So it is trying to put it in the Docker, and using Docker it has launched it, and you can see the response as we have set in the Lambda function. Response code 200 body error body message hello world. Okay, so this is how we can do it. And if you want to test API gateway also, so you have a command. We have to go and check the readme file here. So we can see there are a lot of commands here. So for deployment, this is deploy guided, this we have not yet done. And if you want to start the local API, you can. So it's a mock of API gateway. So SAM local start API. This is a command you need to type. Start API. So now it will start API gateway mock, and there will be an application that is running on localhost 3000. So whenever you hit this URL with the endpoint, so here we have an endpoint as hello. So when you call this, so it will create an event. Okay, so and this will finally call our Lambda function again. So so this is running here. So this is the API. Okay, so as of now only one API is getting mapped. So go here, localhost 3000 hello. So this will call the API, which is in turn our Lambda function. So yeah, you can see here it is getting called. So just remember, this is when you hit the URL, the same operation which is performed for SAM local invoke, the same thing will be done again. Okay, so you can see the response is hello world. So that's all for this tutorial, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in another video. Thank you.